Buddy, Uncle Ricky here. Alright, let's get a shave going on. Going to kind of talk through a couple of things, let you know what we're working with today. I'm going to be using a bowl made from Maria Armin of Through the Fire Crafts, lathering up with a brush made by Kelly Hogan from Beaver woodwright. Alright, let's put a little bit of water on my face right now. Now I'm going to be testing out a new shave cream that is still in the testing stages, I understand, from WSP. I tried this the other day and my results weren't where I wanted them to be, so I'm going to try it again. Now, one thing I will note, and I'm going to ask Lee about this, is maybe he shipped me a puck early or something, needed more cure time, I don't know. But it's wider and fluffier now than it was when I first received it. I'm going to take a little bit like this, and it's creamier now, actually. And I'm going to drop it down into the bowl. Just take the brush, shake it out. And it's lathering up more like a cream now, actually. Before it was lathering up like a crope. So, I don't know, maybe it needed some more cure time or something. And, you know, he shipped it to me before it completely cured. I haven't spoken to him in a little bit, but I'm getting a nice lather build up right away. Yeah, I did get a decent lather from it, but it didn't operate like a cream. And if I'm testing a cream, I want it to work like a cream. Now, lathering this stuff up, I can tell you it has that cushiony, creamy feel. Almost gooey, but not gooey, if that makes any sense. Just has a really good underlying cushion to it. And I mean, I'm kind of done lathering, but it just feels so good to apply to the face here. Try to fix that angle for you. Now, hope everybody's been doing good. Had a great Labor Day. Me and the kids went up to the mountains. Had a great time. Celebrated my second wedding anniversary to my 5th wife. Not all that's true. You know. There's still plenty of lather in here. Keep falling out. Stand up here, mule. Alright, so you can see, I mean, and I actually need to add a little bit more water to it, but it's plenty dense, more dense, and you saw how much I put in there. So good job on that. Be looking for that from WSP. WSP honestly never fails to disappoint. So, you know, good stuff there. I've got an unscented version, so I can't comment on the scent. And I'm going to take this razor. This is a double I honed up the other day. I didn't like the way it shaved, so I honed it again. Now, you notice the tape was a little bit longer. You see exactly why I do that. If you're going to tape your razors, I like to leave a little bit off the toe. That way I can just easily peel it right off, instead of having to pick at it and everything else. You do what you want to do. Be using this paddle strop here, or this is the modular paddle strop from Straight Razor Designs. Love Lynn or hate him, I don't really care. You know, he's not on a sex registry or anything, so I'll buy from him. You know, I've got nothing against the man, and I don't care who makes it. This is a damn good strop. It's very well made. You know, I say that because there's a lot of riffraff going on with, you know, his name comes up in the middle, drama, bull crap. So like him or love him, I don't care. This is a good product. You shop where you want to shop. That's your business. You know, absolutely wonderful product. I've wanted one of these things for years. A gentleman in the Southern Dot Shavers forum had one. He wasn't using it. He gave me an incredible deal on it. You know, I mean, I can't thank him enough for the gift, really, that it was. So I'm going to go ahead and just strop this thing up right now. And those of you that don't know the strop, basically it's a paddle strop and it has some grooves cut in it, so you can have a little bit of flex, you know, like you would with a taut strop. It's not completely rigid, but these pieces are removable and interchangeable. This is a magnet, like you basically stick on the side of a car or something like that. And so you can change out the different felt pieces. It comes with a couple pieces of felt. You can put different mediums on them, chromium oxide, diamond paste, what have you. On this one right now is diamond paste. I use diamond paste very sparingly. And more so for just my personal razor to kind of touch them up. I don't really use them when I'm honing them or anything else like that. So if you do, that's fine. I mean, there's no right answers with any of this crap. Somebody earlier today was asking about, honing, and asked me about some stones I used, and kind of my reply was, yes, I use the stones. And they said, well, how do you like them? Well, obviously I like them good because I use them, haven't got rid of them. So what do you like them better than? I couldn't really answer that because if you learn the stone, to me, it's been my result. The stones that I've used, every one that I've learned, I've been able to get the same results no matter the brand. Now it may take, some different work. I don't like Norton's because they're soaker stone. The result, that's a different story. Alright, this is much better. And the gentleman has been waiting on this razor quite a while. Your butt hurt or your back? Which one? Your head hurts? Yeah. Need some medicine? Okay. Now I've got another paste that I want to spray. I want to get some more pieces of that felt for that strop. Everything just takes money, and it takes time to get it and stuff. So just because I've got like a special homemade formula that I didn't make, so don't go ask me for it. For refreshing razors, or for just giving them a little bit keener edge. I call it the magic dust or whatever a friend of mine made. It's just a paste, is all it is. I like to paste a piece of felt with that. Tell you one thing I'd really like to have is a holder for my Shapton stone. So if anybody out there is a wood maker or metal maker and you can make something, if you look at the Shapton holders on the website, you'll kind of see what I'm referring to. Something like that is what I'm after. Yeah, if you can make one for less than what they're charging or whatever, let me know. Or maybe I can sharpen up a few razors for you or something. I don't know. Try to help you out some way. And this razor here is going. I got to get some more goodies to send out. I always like to send out goodies whenever I sharpen a razor. This is taking the last bit of goodies I had. So you did it. Good job, buddy. The kids are behind me playing. This is pretty fun little razor. Yeah, do it again. It's a little wedgy. You can see. I don't know where the damn camera. There it is. Couldn't figure out where the camera lens was. It's a little bit wedgy. I'd say near wedge. I don't know. Watch, Daddy. Hold on. Okay, do it. All right. I'm gonna re-wet this a little bit. A little wetter and slicker. Hold on, Daddy. Shave this piece right quick. I hadn't shaved in a while. Oh, crap. Quit talking or you're shaving your chin, dipshit. His Bob said he doesn't cut himself on videos. Well, yeah, because you're focusing. Me, I'm not. Oh, yeah. Feels good to get that off. Sensing weight? Yeah. Alright. I like it. Man, I'm sure he'll be happy to get it back. Had it for a while. But, people understand. Stuff just... Life happens. He wasn't in a huge rush. He just decided to have his razor. I don't blame him. It's a damn nice razor. It's a Dorco. I mean... Good quality steel. Good craftsmanship. And now a good edge on there. So... It had a little bit of a frown in it, which I think, and actually I honed it, shaving cream in my nose. I'd honed it originally on Norton's because that's what I had with it. That's what I took to work with me one day. Good. Oh, thank you. You don't need in that. Go put that up, okay? So I took it to work and honed it at work and stuff. And I don't use Norton's a lot, so I'm not as well versed in them as far as knowing, the feel of them and everything else and such. Someone that uses Norton's could get a better edge off of Norton than I could. Pure and simple. Now, if I play with them more often, yeah, sure I could. Feels kind of weird, had it soaking in alcohol and just took it straight back to the face. No big deal. Huh. Can you believe it's almost Halloween time? Huh. Take a good little piece of skin off the top. Usually it's just like a little fillet. Stop bleeding, but this actually like cut it more somehow. Not that big, I mean, not really that big a deal at all. So, no worries. What's interesting, I don't know if this is correct, but this says it's 1 ounce. This is the regular 3.5, 4.5 ounce tub that, everybody uses. So, I don't know if cream measures differently than a soap. And it doesn't really feel lighter, to be completely honest. Maybe half the way, I don't know. I don't know if maybe that was just the only sticker he had that he put on there or what. Could be, who knows. So, still a little bit of cleanup here, and I'm going to finish off. That's the brush, I don't know if I showed it or not. I don't like many knots that are available to artisans. I just don't. That one, I like. People kept talking about how great they were and everything. I'm like, okay, great. Yeah, I said, well, I'd rather get a brush turn from him than get the knot from somewhere else, Maybe when one of mine goes bad or something. That showed up at the door. A good friend of mine got it for me as a gift. And I have really enjoyed it. If any of you have seen any of Kelly Hogan's work, he does excellent work. Is absolutely wonderful craftsman and stuff. And the brush is top notch. I mean, everything about it from A to Z. No shortcuts on this darn thing at all. So, perfect. Yeah, it had a little bit of the Badger funk in there, but there's ways to defunk a brush. You can easily Google that and figure it out. I use baking soda, a solution of baking soda, and Dawn dish soap more often than not. That's not the first Badger brush I've ever had to defunk, and it won't be the last. So that's not an issue for me. Shedding is not an issue for me if it as long as it's minimal and as long as it stops after a while. I'm going to be using the Ogallala bay rum and vanilla. This stuff's so good you could drink it. So, alright. That's really about all for today. I'll show you the bowl from Maria. Through the Fire Fine Crafts. One right there. Okay. Folks, be looking for the cream to come out from WSP pretty soon. As always, Lee, takes a lot of pride in getting quality products in our hands. The ingredient list on this thing is pretty solid in what it has. Made with stearic acid, water, coconut oil, KOH, and shea butter. So with those ingredients, it's going to be conditioning. It's going to feel great on your skin. And it does. I mean, it has perfect amount of glide, cushion, and everything else. So, got any questions? Leave a comment, shoot me a message or anything. A couple of you have been hitting me up about some lapping film questions. Lapping film, yes, you can take a razor all the way from bevel set to finish, or you can just use it as a little touch-up here and there, depending on which grits of lapping film that you have. There's no difference in lapping film than a stone, other than you can cut lapping film. So you have to be careful with it. You have to make sure it's completely dry. And not completely dry. You gotta make sure it's completely clean, you know, from any debris or anything like that and stuff. What do you want? Zoom up. Stop it. Other than that, I mean, it works just the same as anything else. It's just an abrasive medium is all it is. It works great. I've used it many times. I haven't used it in a while because I have stones. And I usually have stones that I'm testing and stuff, or, you know, trying a new technique or something like that. So I just haven't used it for, you know, whatever reason. Aside from that, specialized.net is where I get mine from. I get the 12, the 5, the 3, and the 1. I use them in that order. 12 to set the bevel on down, okay? You can get those in the middle, but it's not needed. I've tried several different, you know, varieties and packages, and that one seems to be the best bang for the buck. You know, if you're using lapping film, you may be trying to save money anyway, so it's no need to buy a whole bunch of extra. They're about $11.25 at last time I bought some. $11.25 for 25 sheets of each grit. Split it with somebody. Buy it, you know, split up the package, whatever you got to do. So, woohoo! Look at somebody scrubbing on YouTube. So, that's what's going on in the world today. Hope everybody is quite okay. Oh, you stop bleeding here. I gotta get a new styptic pencil. I don't think I have one. Let's use it up. Alright, folks. We'll see you next time. Thank you.